You feel that you've been heard.
Everyone gets that you have a life outside of this place.
Compared to what I hear about other places, we have still kept that family feel.
If I was going to go anywhere, it would be to come back here.
I've seen Wright Vigar evolve from a single practice here in Lincoln to multi-offices across the East Midlands. And what seems to be the thing that brings it all together is the people and the culture. And I've gathered some of my colleagues here today to talk about that.
Even when I was at the Big Four firm, I only ever knew that if I was going to go anywhere, it would be to come back here. It was obviously familiar, I knew everyone here, I knew the processes, obviously the clients as well. It's just a great company to be a part of.
And Farwell, you've had the same Big Four experience previously, and you joined us a few months ago from a firm in London. Do you want to tell us a little bit of why you did that and why here you are now at Wright Vigar in Lincoln?
I was looking to move to mid-tier firm like over here when I moved. I just feel that, you can just work on like whole audit cycle from planning till completion. And you can have the experience of working with different clients. I have my own portfolio for the whole year.
You're more involved.
Yeah, you can see the whole picture, can't you?
Yeah.
Whereas obviously in kind of Big Four, it's kind of you work in a specific area, someone else works on a specific area, and then someone else kind of pull it all together. You get to see everything here. And a lot more variety, and like you say, you see it through from start to finish.
Yeah, effectively you've got more freedom.
A lot more
You've
freedom.
still got to achieve the same result, but you've got the freedom to
do it how we want to do it.
Do it how you want to do it, and that must be more rewarding, I guess.
Yeah, do you like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Over there in London, it took like around 1 hour, 1.5 hours to commute from office to go back. So here, the outer factor, the external factor make me more productive to be in office. Like, because for coming over, I don't leave 1 hour before to commute over here. I just leave 10 minutes before and I'm over here. So that's the main thing. And over here, I believe you can have a work-life balance.
Yeah, I think everyone gets that you have a life outside of this place, and there's the flexibility. So like on the days that I need to do the nursery run, I can start that a little bit later, and it's not there's no like, you have to be here at this time. Like we pick our hours.
Not rigid.
Well, can you imagine where you both used to work, that being the case?
No, we would never be able to do that, would we?
That's difficult. Like when I was working previously in London, it's very rare that I drop off my daughter to the nursery, but over here I daily drop off my daughter to the nursery.
Everyone knows what it's like when you've got small kids at home, and just the pressure of that while you're also trying to do your work. So yeah, everyone's just been really great about it.
Yeah, it was another reason why I came back, really. Obviously work-life balance, wanted that, and we wanted to start a family, so having that better work-life balance. So yeah, I was on paternity and it was a bit earlier than expected, but everyone here was great, supportive. It was probably the busiest time of the year, and I was going off for a couple of weeks. But no, I think Paul was great, and everyone here was brilliant.
Obviously, we're going from 25 people to nearly 200 now, is it?
You don't know everyone now.
No, I don't. But I do think here, compared to what I hear about other places, we have still kept that family feel.
So. Yeah, I definitely
do
feel
you?
like
I
feel that as well.
Even if it's just in your teams, but I think even bigger than that, really.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Obviously, us being in a team, it's a really good family feel.
In Big Four, in Big 10 firm, you don't know like the whole audit team people. Sometimes you don't know the juniors, you don't know who are the trainees over there, you don't know that are they, what level they are. But over here, you know everyone, so you can just discuss anything with them.
Even being from an outer office,
I was just going to ask that.
Like, I still feel like I know a lot of people from all the other offices. It's not like we're out there on our own doing our own thing. Like, I know people
pull
everywhere.
together, don't we?
So,
I think over here, precisely, I can say you feel that you've been heard compared to other places.
So at one point in one of my appraisals, I said, I think we should have a separate department for smaller businesses. I'll go off and do it then. So I was just given the opportunity to go off, and I know not everyone would, some people would hate that, but I thought, yeah, why not then? So I was just given the opportunity, I think.
I'd been used to 3 years of paperless software, so I made it a task straight away to to
Yeah.
change that straight away.
I was going to ask how, when you came back, did you think your voice was heard? And clearly it was.
Yeah,
But
straight away. So
we've
we need to change this.
Yeah, and obviously since you've been back, you know, you've worked your way through to as an associate director. So there's always opportunities to grow, isn't there?
Yeah, obviously a lot of growth across the firm. So yeah, there's always opportunities for people.
Laura, your journey to Wright Vigar was slightly different.
Yeah.
You joined us from another firm that we acquired.
Yeah, I complete opposite direction. I came from a small firm into a bigger firm. It was a bit daunting, I suppose, and there was a lot more structure, a lot more procedures and everything. But I enjoyed that. I like structure, I like routine. Much bigger clients, more audit, more charity, just more interesting stuff. I get to help out with these guys sometimes, and you just get more.
A lot of variety.
Yeah, more variety, more interesting stuff. People want advice rather than just churn.
I can imagine that's the big difference,
Yeah,
actually.
that's
'Cause
been
when
the
I've
biggest
worked-
thing.
Yeah, when I worked for somewhere smaller, it was all very much end of year and
Churn.
that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. They just want to know what the tax bill is,
Yeah.
and off they go again for another year. Whereas the type of clients that I see now are much more like, hey, can you help with this? Hey, I'm looking at doing this. Hey, you know, and it's you
not
build better
necessarily accounts
relationships.
either, is it, all the time? Because
Exactly.
you become their sort of trusted
Yeah.
professional, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, for me personally, it's been a really good change. I've really enjoyed it.